Arlo's Big Kid Adventure. The morning sun peeked through the curtains and tickled Arlo right on the nose. Achoo! Arlo blinked his sleepy eyes open and stretched his arms high into the air. Today felt different. Today felt big. Arlo hugged his stuffed bear tightly and whispered, "I think today is a big kid day." He tumbled out of bed and padded over to his dresser. Inside were piles of colorful shirts, red, blue, green. But one shirt stood out most of all, his bright yellow shirt with a giant smiling sun on the front. "The sunshine shirt," Arlo cheered. "That's the one." He grabbed it proudly. Now came the tricky part. Putting on a shirt by yourself is not always easy. Arlo pushed his head through the hole. But suddenly, everything went dark. "Uh-oh," his muffled voice said from inside the shirt. One arm popped out, then the other. Wiggle, squirm, push. Finally, pop, his head burst through the top. "I did it," Arlo shouted. Mom peeked into the room and clapped happily. "You dressed yourself all on your own," she cheered. Arlo grinned so wide his cheeks felt squishy. Next came the socks. Arlo plopped onto the rug and grabbed one bright blue sock. He tugged it over his toes, but it got stuck halfway. Oomph! He pulled harder until... zip! The sock slid perfectly onto his foot. One sock, then the other. His toes felt warm and cozy at last. Before breakfast, it was hand-washing time. Arlo rolled up his sleeves and turned on the tap. Cool water splashed onto his fingers. Then came the soap. Squish! Arlo accidentally squeezed way too much into his hand. Soon fluffy bubbles covered his fingers, wrists, and almost his elbows. Bubble mountains. He rubbed and scrubbed while making silly washing sounds. Scrubby scrub scrub, bubble bubble pop. After breakfast, Arlo marched back to the bathroom for toothbrushing time. He picked up his blue toothbrush carefully. Then he squeezed on a tiny dot of minty toothpaste. Not too much, not too little. Just right. Scrub scrub swish. He brushed the front teeth, the back teeth, even the tricky teeth hiding way in the corners. Mom smiled proudly. "Your teeth are sparkling," she said. Soon it was snack time. Arlo walked carefully to the cupboard and reached for his favorite plastic plate. He carried it to the table very slowly. No dropping, no wobbling. He felt like a waiter in a fancy restaurant. At the end of the morning, Arlo looked around the living room. Toy trucks were scattered everywhere. The red fire truck was under the chair. The blue tractor was beside the couch. Blocks hid under the table like sneaky little mice. "Tidy up mission," Arlo announced. He zoomed around the room, picking everything up. Room, stack, clunk. One by one, the toys returned to their proper homes. Finally, the floor was clean again. Arlo placed the very last wooden block into the toy bin and dusted off his hands proudly. Mission complete. Mom wrapped him in a giant hug. "You did so many big kid things today," she said. Arlo smiled proudly. He had dressed himself, washed his hands, brushed his teeth, helped clean up, and best of all, he discovered something important. Every time he tried something on his own, his confidence grew bigger and bigger inside him. "I really am growing up," Arlo whispered happily, and his sunshine shirt seemed to smile right along with him.